Good day everyone. Our group will be discussing the distribution of IEC materials promoting the 4S Kontra Dengue campaign. IEC materials helps educate communities on dengue prevention. The 4S strategy includes search and destroy mosquito breeding sites, practice self-protection measures, seek early consultation when symptoms appear, and support fogging during potential outbreak. These actions aim to increase awareness and encourage community participation in preventing dengue. Here's our team. Leader, Legarza Amira V. Assistant Leader, Kilantang Melissa A. Members, Abrigo Asian China, Kalalang Ishihara Aifa, Gabriel Gwyn Bell, Makalalad Catherine Nicole, Mahusay Michelle Erica, Olausa Arabella, Pasco Estrella, Penis Dretel, and Pillian
So for our
Dugay.
target barangay, Barangay Malinta, Valenzuela City. Barangay Malinta is highly populous and significantly urbanized barangay located in the 1st District of Valenzuela City, Metro Manila. According to the 2020 census, Malinta has a substantial population of over 52,000 residents residing in an area of approximately 174.10 hectares, resulting in a high very population density, said by the PhilAtlas 2020 census. Project name or title: Distribution of IEC materials or 4S Kontra Dengue, Search and Destroy, Self-protection, seek early consultation, supporting fogging. For our background and rationale, Barangay Malinta, one of the most urbanized and densely populated barangays in Valenzuela City, is home to more than 52,000 residents within an area of 174.10 hectares. Due to its large population and proximity to waterways and flood-prone zones, the community remains at high risk for mosquito-borne diseases, particularly dengue. The presence of stagnant water, improper waste management, and limited awareness about preventive practices contribute to recurring dengue cases. Despite ongoing government efforts, many residents are still unaware of the correct steps to prevent dengue transmission. This is why our group decided to focus on the 4S Kontra Dengue strategy. Department of Health initiative that emphasizes search and destroy mosquito breeding sites, self-protection, sickly early consultation, and support fogging, spraying in outbreak situations. Through the distribution of IEC or Information, Education, and Communication materials, the project aims to empower residents to actively participate in dengue prevention by raising awareness and promoting community involvement. We seek to strengthen the barangay's overall capacity to control dengue outbreaks and ensure a safer environment for all residents.
Good day everyone, I'm Catherine Makalalad and I'll be discussing the objectives of our project, which focuses on strengthening dengue prevention and control in Barangay Malinta, Valenzuela City through the 4S Kontra Dengue campaign. As mentioned earlier, the 4S Kontra Dengue stands for Search and Destroy, Self-protection, Seek early consultation, and support fogging or spraying during outbreaks. To make this campaign effective, we have set several specific objectives that guide our activities. First, we aim to assess the current knowledge, attitudes, and practices of Barangay Malinta residents about dengue prevention. We will do this through a baseline survey so we can identify what the community already knows and what areas still need improvement. Second, we plan to develop and design IEC materials such as posters, flyers, and infographics that are visually engaging and easy to understand for all age groups. Third, we will distribute the IEC materials and conduct educational activities like door-to-door visits, community assemblies, and school-based workshops. Through these efforts, we hope to encourage residents to take an active role in dengue prevention. Fourth, we'll also use social media and digital platforms to reach more people and continuously remind the community about dengue prevention practices. This helps make the campaign more accessible even beyond the physical activities. Fifth, we want to evaluate the effectiveness of our campaign. We'll gather feedback from residents and observe any changes in awareness and practices, which will help us determine what works well and what can still be improved. And lastly, to ensure the sustainability of our project, we will turn over the remaining IEC materials and campaign designed to the barangay health workers. This will allow them to continue spreading dengue awareness and education even after our project ends. Now, let's proceed to our target beneficiaries. Our project focuses on different groups in Barangay Malinta who play important roles in preventing and controlling dengue in the community. First, we have the residents of Barangay Malinta. These include households and individuals, especially those living in densely populated or flood-prone areas, such as near canals or stagnant water. They are our frontline defenders against dengue because they are the ones who can keep their surroundings clean and eliminate mosquito breeding sites. Through our project, residents will gain greater awareness of the Vrts Kontra Dengue, which stands for Search and Destroy Self-Protection, Seek Early Consultation, and Support Fogging. They will also improve their waste management and household sanitation, helping reduce dengue cases and promoting better community health. Second, we have the children and youth. These are students from public and private schools who are more exposed to dengue risk in classroom and outdoor areas. They are important beneficiaries because they are vulnerable to dengue, but at the same time, they can serve as peer educators who share what they have learned with their family and classmates. They will benefit from school-based workshops and visual learning materials that teach them proper dengue prevention. This helps them develop good hygiene habits and a sense of responsibility in keeping their schools and home clean and safe. Third, we also focus on our elderly residents. Senior citizens are at higher risk of severe dengue due to weaker immune systems and existing health conditions. They will benefit from increased awareness of early symptoms, guidance on personal protection measures, and a cleaner living environment, which will help reduce their exposure to dengue. Fourth, we have the barangay health workers. They are key partners in dengue prevention because they help with health education, monitoring, and surveillance. By giving them updated IEC materials and additional training tools, they will be able to continue spreading dengue awareness even after our project ends. This will also help strengthen their communication skills and coordination with barangay officials and residents. Lastly, we have the barangay council, local government officials, and school teachers and administrators. They are important leaders and educators who influence the community and students. For barangay officials, this project promotes stronger collaboration between leaders and residents, improve local response to dengue cases, and builds public trust through visible health programs. For teachers and administrators, they'll gain educational posters and materials for their classrooms, helping them teach students about dengue prevention and maintain a clean, safe learning environment. Overall, our project involves everyone, from residents and students to elders, health workers, and community leaders.
Good day everyone. I will now explain the implementing strategy or project calendar of our community project. Our project is divided into three major phases. Phase 1, preparation and production. In phase 1, our goal is to prepare everything needed for the project. First, we conduct a needs assessment to identify the resident current knowledge about dengue and high-risk areas in the barangay. Second, we finalize our team formation and coordinate with barangay officials and health workers to ensure smooth implementation. We work on the development of IEC materials such as posters and flyers promoting the 4S Kontra Dengue. We prefer the budget and logistics, including printing, distribution routes, and transformation. This phase ensure that entire project is well organized before the actual implementation. In phase 2, we begin the actual implementation of the project. We start with a campaign launch to introduce the project to the community. We conduct door-to-door outreach, starting with high-risk areas and then general households. We also organize workshop and session in school and barangay halls to demonstrate proper dengue prevention. At the same time, we post our IEC content as part of our digital application to reach more residents. We strengthen partnership with schools and health center to support peer education and early consultation. This phase is core of the project because it involves direct interaction and education with the community. In phase 3, we measure the effectiveness of the project and ensure its sustainability. We collect feedback, surveys, and attendance from all activities. An impact assessment by comparing dengue-related data and checking improvement in high-risk areas. We adjust strategies based on the result and develop a monthly reminder checklist for barangay health workers. We prepare a final project report and turn over all IEC materials to the barangay health office for continuous use. This final phase ensures that our project will continue to benefit the community even after our participation ends. Then, overall, our implementing strategy guide the project from preparation to implementation and finally to sustainability, making sure it creates lasting impact in Barangay Malinta. Good day, everyone. Now let's talk about our project management for the distribution IEC materials for Kontra Dengue in Barangay Malinta. This project emphasized the importance of teamwork in preventing the spread of dengue and ensuring the safety for our community. We formed a team called the Dengue Defense Crew, where each member plays an important role. Like the leader and assistant leader are responsible for planning the activities, coordinating with barangay officials, and making sure the project runs smoothly. The creative team designs attractive and informative IEC materials, while the outreach group distributes these materials and explain the 4S Kontra Dengue campaign directly to residents, schools, and households. The project follows a step-by-step process from planning and preparation to implementation and evaluation. To maintain proper coordination, we use group chat, regular meetings, and progress updates to keep everyone on track. And our main goal is not only to inform the community but also to encourage active participation through the 4S strategy: search and destroy, self-protection, early consultation, and support flagging. Through cooperation and commitment, we aim to create a safer, healthier, and dengue-free in Barangay Malinta.
Next, we will outline the project requirements and present a detailed budget breakdown of our campaign. One critical aspect of our preparations include the procurement of essential items for the production of promotional materials, which will be vital in raising awareness and engaging our target audience. In this detailed breakdown, we allotted funds for various promotional materials, ensuring we can effectively communicate our campaign. The expenses for flyers is 1,000 pesos, pamphlets 1,500 pesos, posters 1,000 pesos, represent a significant investment in visual marketing tools that will captive our audience. Additionally, the inclusion of cleaning and demonstration kits, 500 pesos, reflects our commitment to maintaining a professional and safe environment during our campaign events. The budget also accounts for the setup of technical equipment necessary for presentation and demonstrations. We allocate 1,500 pesos, as well as providing tables and chairs for our attendees, which we were fortunate enough to secure at no cost or for free. Furthermore, we recognize the invaluable contribution of our speakers and have allotted funds for token of appreciation of 1,000 pesos, while also budgeting for documentation supplies, which also 1,000 pesos to keep a thorough record of our activity. Transportation costs have been included to ensure that our team and volunteers can travel seamlessly to and from campaign locations of our targeted barangay. Barangay fuel allowance, 500 pesos. Volunteer transportation allowance, 500 pesos, alongside provisions of nourishing meals and snacks to keep our volunteers energized and motivated throughout the campaign. Volunteer meals and snacks, 2,000 pesos. Kick-off event refreshments, 1,000 pesos. Overall, the total is 11,500 pesos. This budget reflects our careful planning and commitment to delivering a successful and impactful campaign. Here are some obstacles or issues that the team may meet during the project implementation. The first one is the inconsistent participation. This issue will severely undermine our long-term efforts if residents don't consistently participate, especially during follow-up and cleanup visits. Mosquito breeding sites will reappear quickly, neutralizing the initial impact and making sustained vector control impossible. Number 2, limited awareness. If literacy or language barriers prevent some community members from fully grasping the 4S Kontra Dengue concepts, they cannot properly implement the necessary preventive action. This leaves a critical segment of the community unprotected, allowing dengue to persist and spread. The next one is the scheduling conflicts. Overlapping barangay events or personal errands that delay our outreach meeting will lead to missed opportunities for education and mobilization. It wastes volunteer time, frustrates participants, and drags out the overall project timeline, reducing efficiency. The next one is the resource constraints. A limited budget will restrict the number of IEC materials printed or the quality of visual used. This means our message won't reach as many people, and many materials we do distribute might be low quality or unengaging, failing to effectively motivate behavioral change. Next is the weather interruptions. Rain or flooding disrupts outdoor activities and community events. This causes cancellations and postponements. Crucially, flooding can also complicate efforts by creating more stagnant water, making the environment hostile for our field workers. Next is the health and safety of volunteers. If volunteers are not adequately protected during field work, they risk exhaustion, burnout, or even exposure to dengue-carrying mosquitoes themselves. This leads to reduced manpower, high turnover, and damage to the project reputation and credibility. And the next one is the sustainability gaps. Without formal assistance from barangay health partners, all awareness and action generated during the campaign will likely cease when the project officially concludes. This means the community will regret to its previous vulnerability, rendering our short-term efforts ultimately unsustainable.